Chosen one, God is exposing the person who managed your story in secret. There is something unfolding in your life right now that your heart has quietly sensed but could never fully explain. A hidden layer is being lifted, and what was once kept in shadows is now stepping into the light of God's truth. This is not coincidence, and it is not something small. The hand of God is moving with gentle precision, revealing what was concealed so your soul can finally breathe freely again. You were never meant to walk in confusion, and you were never meant to carry the weight of unseen interference. God has seen everything, every silent moment, every hidden influence, and now He is bringing clarity where there was once uncertainty. Type Amen if you agree. There have been moments when things felt off, yet there was no clear reason why. You felt guided in one direction, but something invisible seemed to pull you another way. You trusted, you hoped, and you moved forward, but deep inside there was a quiet unrest. That unrest was not weakness. It was your spirit sensing that your story was being shaped in ways you could not fully see. God never ignored that feeling within you. He allowed time to pass so that truth could come forward in the right moment, not too early and not too late. Now that moment has arrived, and it carries both relief and awakening. Please take a moment to like the video, as this small act helps this message reach someone else who needs this light today. God is not exposing things to hurt you, He is exposing them to heal you. There is a difference between pain that breaks and truth that restores. What is being revealed now is meant to free your heart from silent burdens you were never meant to carry. The person who managed parts of your story in secret may not have been obvious. Their presence may have been subtle, their influence quiet, but God has been watching closely. Nothing has escaped His sight, and nothing has been beyond His reach. Every hidden intention is now being brought into the open, so your path can become clear again. There is a deep comfort in knowing that God has always been ahead of every step you have taken. Even when you felt lost, He was guiding you through unseen protection. Even when your trust was shaken, He was preserving your purpose. You were never abandoned, not even for a moment. The confusion you experienced was not the end of your journey. It was a temporary cloud that is now being lifted by the gentle light of God's truth. As that light grows stronger, you will begin to understand things that once felt impossible to grasp. You may feel a mix of emotions as this unfolds. There may be relief, because answers are finally coming. There may be sadness, because what is revealed may not be easy to accept. There may even be a quiet sense of peace, because deep inside, you always knew something was not right. God understands every emotion within you. He does not rush your healing, and He does not expect you to have everything figured out at once. He walks with you, step by step, holding your heart with care as you begin to see clearly. Type 1212 if you trust in Jesus. What is important now is not just what is being revealed, but how you respond to it. God is not asking you to carry anger or bitterness. He is inviting you to step into freedom. When truth comes, it creates a doorway. You can choose to stay in pain, or you can walk through that doorway into healing. God is gently guiding you toward healing. He is showing you that your story is not defined by what was hidden, but by what He is now restoring. There is something beautiful about this moment in your life. It is not just about exposure. It is about transformation. God is rewriting the parts of your story that were touched by hidden influence. He is bringing back your voice, your clarity, and your sense of direction. What once felt controlled is now being released. What once felt confusing is now becoming simple and clear. This is the beginning of a new chapter, one where you walk with confidence, knowing that God is the only one guiding your steps. You were chosen long before this moment ever came. Your life has always had purpose, even when it felt uncertain. Nothing that happened to you has been wasted. Every experience, even the ones shaped by unseen hands, has led you to this point of awakening. God is turning everything around for your good. He is not just removing what was hidden, He is replacing it with truth, with peace, and with a deeper connection to Him. As you move forward, you will notice a change within yourself. There will be a quiet strength growing inside you. There will be a clarity that was not there before. Decisions will feel lighter, and your heart will feel more at ease. This is what happens when God restores what was affected by hidden influence. He does not leave you empty. He fills you with something better, something stronger, something rooted in His love. There is no need to fear what is being revealed. God is in control of every detail. He knows how to guide you through this with grace. He knows how to protect your heart as you process everything. He knows how to lead you into a future that is brighter than anything you have known before. Trust Him in this moment. Trust that His timing is perfect. Trust that His intentions are always for your good. You are not alone in this journey. God is walking with you, holding your hand even when you cannot see it. He is speaking to your heart in ways that are gentle and reassuring. He is reminding you that your story belongs to Him, and no hidden force can take that away. What was once managed in secret is now being placed under the light of His truth. That light is stronger than anything that was ever hidden. What felt tangled and uncertain is now being gently untied by His hands. You are beginning to see that nothing hidden could stay hidden forever when God decides it is time for clarity. His timing carries wisdom, and His way of revealing things carries a purpose that reaches deeper than what the eyes can see. Type 777 if you trust God. Is it really possible that a 7-second ritual could turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A study connected to a CIA leak introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it trains the mind to draw money toward you. People who once struggled financially are now living their dream lifestyles with luxury homes, vehicles, and travel. But this information might not remain online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. There was a time when you questioned yourself more than you trusted your own spirit. You wondered if you were overthinking, if you were imagining things, or if you were simply too sensitive to what was happening around you. That uncertainty weighed on your heart, and it made you second-guess moments that deserved your full confidence. God saw that struggle within you. He understood that your heart was trying to stay pure while navigating through unseen interference. Now, He is restoring that confidence, piece by piece, showing you that your discernment was not wrong. What is being uncovered now may not come all at once. God often reveals truth in layers, allowing your heart to process each part without becoming overwhelmed. Each layer brings a new understanding, and with that understanding comes healing. You are not expected to grasp everything instantly. You are simply invited to walk with Him, one step at a time, trusting that every piece of truth will come when your heart is ready to receive it. This gentle unfolding is a sign of His care, not a delay in His plan. There is also a deeper lesson being written into your spirit during this time. It is a lesson about trust, not just in others, but in God above all. When someone manages parts of your story in secret, it can shake your sense of stability. It can make you wonder who or what to rely on. But God is using this moment to redirect your trust back to Him fully. He is reminding you that no human influence, no hidden action, and no unseen intention can override his authority over your life. As this truth becomes clearer, you may notice a shift in your relationships. Some connections may begin to feel different, not because you are changing in a negative way, but because you are growing in awareness. God is aligning your life with what is genuine and removing what is not. This process is not always easy, but it is always necessary for your peace. You are being guided toward relationships that honor your spirit and reflect God's love, rather than ones that quietly disturb your inner peace. Type 1010 to receive blessings. Your heart has carried more than it was meant to carry, and God knows that. He sees the weight of confusion, the silent moments of doubt, and the effort you made to keep moving forward despite not having clear answers. Now He is lifting that weight, not by ignoring what happened, but by bringing truth into it. Truth has a way of releasing burdens that have been held for too long. It allows your heart to rest again, knowing that what was unclear is now being made known. There is a quiet strength growing inside you as this process continues. It is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and real. This strength comes from knowing that God is guiding your steps with care. It comes from realizing that you are not at the mercy of hidden influences. You are under the protection of a God who sees everything and acts with perfect wisdom. This awareness changes how you walk through life. It brings a calm confidence that cannot be easily shaken. You may also begin to forgive in ways you did not think were possible. Forgiveness does not mean that what happened was acceptable. It means that you are choosing not to carry the pain forward. God is helping you release what does not belong in your future. He is freeing your heart from the weight of resentment so you can move forward without chains. This is not something you have to force. It is something that will grow naturally as you continue to stay close to Him. The person who managed parts of your story in secret no longer holds that place. God is reclaiming every part of your journey. He is restoring your narrative, making it whole again. What was influenced in hidden ways is now being brought back under His truth. This restoration is not partial, it is complete. It touches every area that was affected, even the parts you may not have noticed. There is also a new sensitivity growing within you, but it is different from before. It is not rooted in fear or uncertainty. It is rooted in clarity and peace. You will begin to sense what aligns with God's truth and what does not, without confusion. This is a gift from Him, a way of guiding you so that you no longer walk in uncertainty. It is a quiet knowing that protects you and keeps you aligned with His path. As you continue forward, you will notice that decisions become clearer. Situations that once felt complicated will begin to make sense. This is because God is removing the hidden layers that once clouded your perspective. He is giving you a clearer view of your life, one that is grounded in truth rather than confusion. This clarity is not just for this moment, it is something that will stay with you as you move into the future. There is also a deeper peace that comes when you realize that God has handled what you could not see. You did not have to fight battles that were hidden from you. You did not have to understand everything in order for Him to protect you. He was already working behind the scenes, ensuring that your path would not be destroyed by what was concealed. This realization brings a sense of relief that goes beyond words. You are stepping into a season where your story is guided openly by God, not shaped quietly by unseen hands. This is a season of truth, of restoration, and of renewed faith. Your journey is becoming aligned with His will in a way that is clear and undeniable. You are not walking blindly anymore. You are walking with awareness, with peace, and with a deeper connection to Him. Hold on to this moment, not with fear, but with gratitude. What is being revealed is a gift, even if it feels heavy at times. It is a sign that God is actively involved in your life, guiding you towards something better. He is not leaving you in confusion. He is leading you into clarity. He is not allowing your story to be controlled in secret. He is bringing it fully into His light, where it belongs. What is the real story behind the 7-second brain technique that is creating new millionaires? A surprising CIA leak has revealed a short brain ritual that helps ordinary people eliminate debt and attract major wealth. With support from 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method practiced at home is turning financial stress into a better life. Homes, cars, and vacations are becoming reality. But the government may remove this information at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. God is gently moving you forward, away from confusion, and into a space where your heart can finally rest in truth. This movement may feel subtle at times, but its impact is deep and lasting. Type 1111 if you believe. There is a reason why certain memories have started to surface again. It is not to trouble you, and it is not to pull you back into pain. God is allowing you to see those moments through a new lens, one that carries clarity instead of confusion. What once felt unclear is now being understood in a different way. You are beginning to recognize patterns, connections, and influences that were hidden before. This awareness is not meant to overwhelm you. It is meant to empower you so that you no longer feel uncertain about your own story. There is also a deeper healing taking place in your heart. It is not loud, and it does not demand attention, but it is real. God is touching the places within you that were affected by what was done in secret. He is restoring your sense of self, reminding you of who you are beyond any hidden interference. You are not defined by what others tried to shape quietly. You are defined by the truth that God placed inside you from the very beginning. That truth is now rising to the surface, stronger than anything that tried to cover it. As this healing continues, you may notice a change in how you respond to situations. Things that once triggered confusion may now feel clear. Moments that once caused hesitation may now feel steady. This is not something you are forcing. It is something God is building within you. He is strengthening your inner foundation so that you are not easily shaken. This strength is not harsh or rigid. It is calm, grounded, and deeply rooted in His presence. Type yes to receive miracles. There is also a sense of release that is beginning to unfold. It may come in quiet moments when you suddenly feel lighter without knowing exactly why. It may come when you realize that certain thoughts no longer hold the same power over you. This release is God removing what does not belong in your life anymore. He is clearing out the weight that was never meant to stay with you. You are not losing anything valuable. You are being freed from what was quietly holding you back. God is also restoring your trust, but in a way that is different from before. This time, your trust is not placed blindly. It is rooted in discernment, in clarity, and in a deeper connection with Him. You are learning to recognize what feels right in your spirit and what does not. This is not about becoming guarded in fear. It is about becoming aware in peace. God is giving you a new way of seeing, one that protects your heart without closing it. There is something powerful about the way God restores what has been affected in secret. He does not simply return things to how they were. He brings them back stronger, clearer, and more aligned with His truth. Your story is not being patched up, it is being renewed. The parts that were influenced quietly are now being reshaped openly by His hand. This renewal carries a sense of wholeness that you may not have felt before. You may also begin to notice that your connection with God feels different. It may feel closer, more personal, and more real. This is because you are walking through a moment of truth with Him. You are not just believing in His presence, you are experiencing His guidance in a direct way. This deepens your faith, not through words, but through lived understanding. You are seeing what it means for God to be actively involved in your life. There is a gentle reminder being placed in your heart during this time. It is a reminder that you are safe with God. Even when things were hidden from you, you were not unprotected. Even when your story was touched by unseen influence, it was never out of His control. This realization brings a sense of security that goes beyond circumstances. It anchors your heart in a place where fear has less room to grow. As you continue forward, you may find yourself letting go of the need to understand everything. There is a peace that comes when you accept that God knows what you do not. You do not have to piece together every detail in order to move on. You do not have to solve every mystery in order to find peace. God is giving you what you need when you need it. That is enough to carry you forward. There is also a quiet confidence growing within you, one that does not seek validation from outside sources. It comes from knowing that your story is now aligned with truth. You are not walking in uncertainty anymore. You are walking with a sense of direction that feels natural and steady. This confidence is not loud or boastful. It is calm and secure, rooted in the awareness that God is guiding your steps. You are entering a season where your story is no longer influenced in hidden ways. It is being lived openly, under the light of God's truth. This does not mean challenges will disappear. It means that you will face them with clarity, with strength, and with a deeper understanding of who you are. You are not the same person who once felt unsure. You are becoming someone who walks with awareness and peace. God is also preparing you for what comes next. This moment of exposure is not the end of something. It is the beginning of a new direction. The clarity you are receiving now will guide you into decisions, relationships, and opportunities that are aligned with His will. You are being positioned for something better, something that reflects His purpose for your life. There is no need to rush this process. Everything is unfolding exactly as it should. God is not in a hurry, and He is not leaving anything unfinished. He is working with care, with intention, and with love. You are being led, step by step, into a future that is brighter and more stable than what you have known before. He is not leaving behind fragments of confusion. He is rebuilding your sense of peace from the inside out. You are beginning to feel this in subtle ways, like a calmness that stays even when your surroundings are uncertain. This calmness is not something you created. It is something God is placing within you as a sign that He is near and actively working in your life. Type 222 to claim miracles. Is it time for you to try the same secret CIA ritual that is changing lives within seconds? A newly leaked study connected to the CIA reveals a 7-second money ritual transforming people's lives almost overnight. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains the mind to attract wealth naturally. People who once struggled financially are now enjoying luxury homes, new cars, and travel. But this secret might not remain online much longer. Click the description and comments now before it is removed. There was a time when you carried questions that had no answers. Those questions stayed in your heart, not loudly, but quietly, shaping the way you saw things. They affected how you trusted, how you moved, and how you understood your own experiences. God did not ignore those questions. He allowed them to remain until the right moment came to bring clarity. Now that clarity is arriving, not in a rush, but in a steady and gentle way. You are beginning to see that the silence you once felt was not abandonment, it was preparation for a deeper understanding. There is something important happening in the way you now see your past. What once felt confusing is now becoming meaningful. You are not reliving those moments with pain, you are revisiting them with awareness. God is showing you that even when your story was touched by hidden influence, He was still present in every part of it. He was guiding you through paths that kept you safe, even when you did not realize it at the time. This realization brings a new kind of peace, one that settles deep within your spirit. You may notice that certain emotional wounds are no longer as heavy as they once were. They are still part of your story, but they do not carry the same weight. This is not because time has passed. It is because God is actively healing those places within you. He is removing the sting that was left behind by what was done in secret. He is replacing it with a sense of understanding and acceptance. This healing does not erase your past. It transforms how your past lives within you. Type 1111 to affirm. There is also a growing sense of direction in your life now. Where there was once hesitation, there is now a quiet certainty. You are beginning to trust your steps again, not because everything is perfect, but because you know God is guiding you. This trust is different from before. It is not based on what you can see. It is based on what you have come to understand through this process. You have seen how God reveals, restores, and realigns. That understanding becomes the foundation of your confidence moving forward. God is also reshaping how you connect with others. You are becoming more aware of what feels genuine and what does not. This awareness is not making you distant, it is making you wise. You are learning to recognize the difference between connections that bring peace and those that quietly disturb your spirit. This is not about judging others. It is about protecting the peace that God is building within you. You are being guided to stay close to what aligns with truth and to step away from what does not. There is a sense of renewal that is beginning to touch every part of your life. It is not limited to one area. It is spreading into your thoughts, your emotions, and your daily experiences. You may find yourself thinking differently, feeling differently, and responding differently. This is not something you are forcing. It is something God is doing within you. He is aligning every part of your life with His truth so that you can move forward with clarity and peace. You are also being reminded that your story is valuable. It was never meant to be controlled in secret. It was never meant to be shaped by hidden intentions. Your story belongs to God, and He is reclaiming it fully. Every part of it is being brought back under His guidance. This means that what comes next will reflect His purpose, not the influence of anything that was hidden before. You are stepping into a chapter where your life is lived openly, with a sense of freedom that was not there before. There may still be moments when you feel the weight of what has been revealed. That is natural. Healing is not always a straight path. It moves in waves, sometimes bringing clarity and sometimes bringing emotion. God understands this. He is not expecting you to move on instantly. He is walking with you through every part of this process, holding your heart with care. You are not alone in this. You are being supported in ways that go beyond what you can see. There is also a deeper connection forming between you and God during this time. It is not based on routine or habit. It is based on experience. You are seeing His presence in real ways, in the way things are unfolding, in the way clarity is coming, and in the way peace is growing within you. This connection is becoming stronger because it is rooted in truth. You are not just believing that God is with you, You are feeling it in your everyday life. As you continue forward, you may find that your focus begins to shift. Instead of looking back with confusion, you will start looking forward with hope. This does not mean you forget what happened. It means that what happened no longer defines your direction. God is guiding your focus toward what is ahead, toward what He is preparing for you. This forward movement is filled with possibility, with growth, and with a sense of purpose that feels real and grounded. There is also a new sense of freedom that is beginning to take shape within you. It is not loud or dramatic. It is quiet and steady. It shows up in the way you breathe easier, in the way your thoughts feel lighter, and in the way your heart feels more at peace. This freedom is the result of truth being revealed and healing taking place. It is a sign that you are no longer carrying what was never meant to stay with you. God is also teaching you to trust His timing in a deeper way. You are seeing that things were revealed exactly when they needed to be. Not too early, when it might have caused confusion, and not too late, when it might have caused harm. His timing is precise, and it is always guided by His love for you. This understanding brings a sense of peace that helps you let go of the need to control everything. Why is the government supposedly trying to keep this 7-second brain ritual hidden? A major CIA leak has revealed a short brain practice that is helping ordinary people eliminate debt and welcome wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this simple method done at home is turning financial struggles into better lives. People are now getting homes, vehicles, and vacations. But this secret could disappear at any time. Click the link in the description and comments before it is gone. You are stepping into a place where your life feels more aligned, more stable, and more true. This is not the result of your effort alone. It is the result of God's work within you. He is shaping your path, guiding your steps, and restoring your story in a way that reflects His truth. You are not the same person you were before this process began. You are becoming someone who walks with clarity, with peace, and with a deep sense of purpose. There was a time when you felt like parts of your life were moving without your full understanding. Things happened, decisions were made, and outcomes unfolded, yet something inside you felt disconnected from the process. That feeling is now being replaced with awareness. You are becoming present in your own story again. God is bringing you back into alignment with your path so that you are not just moving forward, but truly living each moment with clarity and purpose. This return to awareness is one of the greatest gifts He is giving you. You may begin to notice how your thoughts are becoming more peaceful. The overthinking that once filled your mind is slowly fading. In its place comes a gentle sense of understanding. You are no longer trying to figure everything out at once. You are allowing truth to settle in naturally, without forcing it. This change is a sign that your mind is being renewed. God is helping you think in a way that brings peace instead of confusion. This renewal touches every part of your life, guiding how you see, how you feel, and how you respond. Type yes to receive blessings. There is also a deeper sense of ownership returning to your life. You are no longer feeling like your story is being shaped by forces you cannot see. You are stepping into a place where you feel connected to your own journey again. This does not mean you are controlling everything. It means you are walking with God in a way that allows you to understand your direction. You are becoming aware of your choices, your path, and your purpose in a way that feels real and grounded. God is also restoring your sense of worth. When someone manages parts of your story in secret, it can leave behind a quiet feeling of being overlooked or undervalued. Even if you could not explain it, that feeling may have stayed with you. Now God is removing that weight. He is reminding you that your life is valuable, your voice matters, and your journey is important. You are not someone who can be quietly influenced without meaning. You are someone who is deeply seen and fully known by Him. There is a gentle confidence growing in how you carry yourself now. It is not about proving anything to anyone. It is about knowing who you are in God's eyes. This confidence shows up in simple ways. It shows up in how you make decisions, how you speak, and how you move through your day. It is calm and steady, not loud or forceful. This is the kind of confidence that comes from truth, not from external validation. As you continue forward, you may notice that your priorities begin to shift. Things that once felt important may no longer hold the same weight. This is not a loss, it is a realignment. God is helping you focus on what truly matters, what brings peace, and what aligns with His purpose for your life. This shift allows you to invest your energy in the right places, rather than being pulled in directions that do not serve your growth. There is also a deeper sense of gratitude beginning to grow within you. It may not be loud or overwhelming, but it is present. You are starting to appreciate the clarity that has come, even if the process was not easy. You are recognizing that what has been revealed has brought you closer to truth, closer to healing, and closer to God. This gratitude becomes a quiet strength, helping you move forward with a heart that is open and at peace. God is also guiding you to trust yourself again, not in a way that replaces your trust in Him, but in a way that reflects His work within you. You are learning to listen to your inner sense of peace, to recognize what feels right, and to step away from what does not. This is not about becoming guarded, it is about becoming aware. God is helping you walk with both openness and wisdom, allowing you to move through life with balance. There may still be moments when you reflect on what was hidden and feel a sense of surprise or even disbelief. That is natural. It is part of the process of understanding. God is not asking you to ignore those feelings. He is helping you move through them with grace. Each time you reflect, you are doing so with more clarity and less confusion. This shows that healing is taking place, even in the way you remember. You are also stepping into a season where your relationships will reflect this new clarity. The people who are meant to walk with you will align with the peace that God is building within you. There will be a sense of ease and authenticity in those connections.